Hello everyone, this is Rafi Nokshanshay. Today is our class 5. Today in this class we will learn about Marubozu and Marubozu rule. In this class only we will learn about Marubozu and Marubozu rules. Okay. Uh, so Marubozu is actually Marubozu rules is very advanced rule. So try to watch this video again and again to understand this rule, because Marubozu rule is little bit tricky and complicated, you can also say. So don't worry, I will try my best to make you understand. Okay. So at first let me show you. Uh, you guys already know what is Marubozu, but I will explain it again. Marubozu is one-sided candle. Okay, Marubozu means one-sided candle. Okay, if you see candle like this, no wicks candle or one-sided candle. Yeah, these candles are one-sided candles, right? These candles are one-sided candles. I mean, see, in Marubozu candles, these candles are Marubozu candles. This candle have no wicks, that means this candle is Marubozu. This candle also have no wicks, that means this candle is also Marubozu. And this candle have upper side wicks, but it have no lower wick. That means this candle is Marubozu candle. This is also upper side wicks, have no lower side wicks, right? That means this is also Marubozu. And this candle have no upper side wicks, but this candle have lower side wicks. That means this is also Marubozu. Or one-sided wicks, Marubozu, and yes, you guys already know that the official and unofficial 1 2 3, right? Then we in official and unofficial 1 2 3, we know that the hammer type candle, one-sided wicks hammer type candle is also Marubozu. This candle also Marubozu, right? This candle also Marubozu. When you see this candle appear, that means this candle is Marubozu candle. In this candle we will apply Marubozu rules, or when we find this Marubozu candle we have to follow the Marubozu rules. Okay, now what is the Marubozu rule? Question is this. Okay, now I will show you how to analyze, how to read the Marubozu candle, or how to trade with Marubozu rules. Okay. This picture. Okay, now okay, this is we can see here is a 4 picture, right? Okay, I will discuss all the pictures one by one. Okay, now this come to this picture. Okay, in this picture we can see the first candle is a strong healthy candle, and this candle have no upper side and no lower side wicks. That means this candle is a Marubozu candle, right? Okay, when we see the first candle, this is the first candle, this is the second candle, this is the third candle. Okay, when we see the first candle is a Marubozu candle, that time we will apply Marubozu rule. Already we know that in Marubozu always reverse the rule. If we see that this candle, first candle is Marubozu, second candle is normal candle, third candle is also normal candle, and now volume is also validated, that means market should continue. Wicks are similar, that means market will continue as a red, as we know that. Now come to the Marubozu point. If the first candle is Marubozu, that means this Marubozu will reverse this result. Okay, volume is saying that market will go down, market will continue this candle, and wicks also saying that it will continue. That means next candle is red, but because of this first candle is Marubozu, that's why market is go up. Okay, this is the Marubozu rule. Okay, now if you see this, if you see this first candle is a strong healthy Marubozu candle, and it have no upper wick and no lower wick. Okay, and that means this volume is in this candle. In this candle, which party is strong? In this candle, sellers are strong. That's why the next candle is red, right? That means in this candle, sellers are strong. That's why they are sellers. This candle is red candle, right? And this volume is buyer's volume. Okay, this volume is buyer's volume. We can find that in this candle what happened? Buyers at first enter, go up, then sellers enter from upper side and go down. Again buyers enter from lower side. Fight from both sides to increase their volume, but buyers can increase their volume. Buyers strongly fight both sides. Okay, but they can increase their volume. That's why the next candle is red, right? So this volume is buyer's volume. If you see that the first candle is a Marubozu like this, have no upper no upper wicks or no lower wicks, and the first candle have both sided wicks, and volume is decreasing. That means validation. If you see the volume is validating and the first candle is Marubozu have no upper side and no lower side wicks, and first candle have the upper wick and lower wick. Again the second can again the third candle, this is the third candle, right? This is the second candle, this is the third candle, and third candle also same as the second candle. The third candle also have the upper wick and also lower wick same as second candle, right? That means in this scenario you have to catch these things, that this volume will be buyer's volume and this volume will be seller's volume. Okay, if you see this scenario, the volume is validating, that means decreasing. Okay, the first volume will be buyer's volume and second volume will be the second volume will be buyer's volume and third volume will be seller's volume, because these are red candle, right? Same color candle, and the third candle volume will be the seller's volume. In this third candle volume, if the volume is low, that means here sellers are weak, so next candle will be go up. Okay, if you see the Marubozu have no upper wick or no lower wick, and second candle and third candle have the same wicks and volume is validating, that means the second volume will be buyer's volume, the opposite party volume, and third volume will be the seller's volume. That means sellers are weak here. That's why the next candle is go up. If this volume is increased, that means sellers are strong here. Then next candle will be the red one. Okay, this is the first scenario. Okay, now come to the second picture. In this second picture, sometimes yes, sometimes and also we already see this scenario, right? Sometimes if market have different conditions, same as now, if the same scenario, if the long healthy candle, okay, this is a if you see the volume is validated like this, if the first volume is low, second volume is high, third volume is high, and the first candle is like this volume, like this Marubozu, second candle is like this, third candle is like this, that means uh, this volume is a seller's volume. That means next candle will be the red one. Okay, if volume is same as uh, same as the third volume will be the that volume. Okay, third volume will be the that volume. That means the third candle color, second candle and third candle will be the same color, and first candle will be Marubozu with no wicks. Okay, then we will apply this scenario. Okay, this Marubozu scenario, okay, now come to this point. Now come to the second picture, this picture. Okay, in this picture we know that in this picture, if you see that long healthy Marubozu candle have the upper wick, okay, have the upper wick, and it have the same wicks candle, and volume is validating. In that scenario, in that scenario, we will apply rules number 3 in this candle. Okay, we will apply here rules number 3, plus we will also apply here rules number 1. If you want, you can also apply rules number 1, but if also we will apply rules number 3. Okay, but you can say the first candle is Marubozu. Why rules number 3? Why we will apply? Why we? I mean, let me show you what happened here. Okay, actually Marubozu is little bit so tricky. You have to understand these things very deeply. Okay, now in this candle, what happened? At first, in this candle, what happened? At first, we know that buyer strongly go up. Okay, then seller strongly enter and close here. Okay, and they increase the volume. That's why the next candle is red, right? Okay, that means this volume is which volume? Buyer's volume. Okay, but this scenario is different. This scenario and this scenario is different. Okay, we will not mix these scenarios. Okay, we will not mix this scenario. Okay, now we have to see that this is the Marubozu, right? This candle is a Marubozu. In this Marubozu, which party didn't enter strongly? Okay, we have to see these things. Here, which party didn't enter? That means here sellers didn't enter, right? Here sellers entered. But why sellers didn't enter in this area? That means in next candle sellers have to strongly enter. Okay, in next candle what happened? In next candle what happened? In next candle buyers entered at first. Okay, we see that buyers entered at first and sellers enter from sellers area and go down. Again buyers enter. Okay, but buyers have not enough power to increase the volume. That means in this candle, which party strongly entered? Sellers strongly entered, and sellers here increase their volume. That's why the next candle is red. Okay, that's why the next candle is red. Now again what happened? Now this time sellers in this area, in this candle, who show their volume? Buyers show their volume, right? Okay, now what happened here? Here we can find that the buyer strongly entered. Okay, that means buyer has something power. That's why they enter at first, right? And sellers enter from upper side and go down. Again buyers enter and go up. But this time again buyers strongly fight, but this time also again buyers can increase their volume. Okay, this time also buyers can increase their volume. Okay, and you can see that here is a level, right? Here is a level. Okay, here is a level, and sellers strongly enter from here and go down, and again buyers enter. Buyers enter from their level, but if buyers enter from their level, but they should increase their volume, but buyers can increase their volume. Okay, buyers enter from their level, right? Buyers change their position, but this is the buyer's area, right? This is the buyer's area. But buyers change their position here to here, but buyers can increase their volume. Buyers first time try here, but again try here, but buyers can increase their volume. Okay, that's why we will apply here. Because as you can find that the first second candle and third candle is the same color, so we will apply here rules number 3. Okay, in rules number 3 we know that small wick, small volume, market will continue. That's why the next candle is go down. Again, if we apply rules number 1, volume is validate, weights are same. That's why the next candle is red. Okay, here rules number 3 and rules number 1 is working. Here Marubozu rules are not working, but actually here Marubozu is working, but Marubozu reacting other Marubozu rules are working like differently. Here Marubozu rules affect directly. You can see this is validation, market should continue as a red, but Marubozu affect here directly. That's why market is go reverse. But here Marubozu working differently. How? In this candle we found that here sellers didn't enter. That means in this candle sellers have to be strongly entered. Okay, this is the Marubozu rule. Which party didn't enter in this Marubozu rule? In this Marubozu candle, sellers didn't enter in this candle. That's why in this candle sellers have to be strongly entered, and sellers strongly enter. Okay, buyers strongly fight from upper side and lower side to increase. Buyers strongly fight upper side and lower side, and buyers show their volume, but buyers can increase the volume. That means in this candle sellers are strong. Sellers are strongly entered. That's why sellers invisibly here sellers increase their sellers volume, right? That's why this candle is red. Okay, here actually Marubozu rules work. Okay, Marubozu rules work here. Okay, Marubozu rules work in this area, but Marubozu didn't work here. Okay, here rules number 3 and rules number 1 work here. Okay, now come to the next picture, third picture. We know that in rules number 2 color change happened, right? Here we found that color change happened, but we can't apply Marubozu rules here, right? Here you can see that there is a Marubozu, right? We can apply here Marubozu rule, but we have to apply rules number 2. But actually here also Marubozu rules is working. Here Marubozu also working. Marubozu rules is working. How? In this candle, which party? In this Marubozu, which party didn't enter? In this candle, we found that here sellers didn't enter. That means in next candle sellers have to be strongly enter. Okay, sellers have to strongly enter. Okay, so we will find out what happened here. Okay, at first buyer center. Okay, we found that buyer center and volume. If you draw the level, buyers didn't reach the level. Okay, buyer center. Okay, then sellers enter and go down. Again buyers strongly enter from lower side and go up. Okay, strongly enter and go up. That means buyers strongly fight here, and these buyers decrease the sellers volume. This volume is sellers volume. That's why this candle is red, right? And now buyers strongly enter upper side, and they strongly fight also lower side and decrease the sellers volume. Okay, they decrease the sellers volume. That's why the next candle is green. Okay, here actually Marubozu rule work. When you see like this one-sided wicks, Marubozu actually working. Okay, Marubozu rules actually working. Okay, here which party didn't enter? Sellers didn't enter. That means in this candle sellers have to be strongly entered, and that means buyers will try to decrease the sellers volume. Okay, buyers will try decrease the sellers volume. How they decrease the volume? How they decrease the sellers? Buyers entered at first little bit, but at the last buyers entered strongly and they decrease the sellers volume. This first volume is sellers volume. Here sellers are strong, but in this candle buyers fight upper side and again they fight lower side and they decrease the sellers volume. That's why the next candle is green. Okay, now we are applying here rules number 2. Okay, we are not applying rules number 1 here. Here actually written that rules number 1. Yes, we will also apply rules number 1. When we see the color change, we will apply rules number 1, but we will not follow the rules number 1. We have to read from the previous third candle to present candle to understand which party will be the next party in rules number 2, because there is a color change happen. Okay, so we are already reading from the Marubozu candle, right? We are already reading from this candle, so we don't have to apply any other things, because we are applying rules number 2, plus we are also applying the Marubozu rules. The Marubozu rules is, here which parties didn't enter? Sellers didn't enter. That means in this candle sellers have to be strongly entered. That means in this candle buyers will try to decrease the sellers volume. Okay, and buyers strongly fight. If you see that here buyers fight. How buyers fight? In this candle buyers fight. How they fight? And in this candle how buyers fight? You have to see the fighting, how they fight. Okay, and how you have to understand these things. Fighting also make the volume, fighting also visible the volume or invisible the volume. Okay, so you have to master on this also. If you master on this, then you can easily understand which party is showing his volume, which party is not showing his volume. In this candle what happened? Buyers strongly entered upper side and they strongly entered lower side, and they fight because in this candle we know that sellers have to strongly enter and buyers try to decrease the sellers volume, and the buyers win here and they decrease the sellers volume. That's why the next candle is green. Now what happened? If buyers are strong in this candle, buyers are invisibly increase their volume, right? We know that in this candle buyers are strong. That means in this candle buyers have to increase their volume again to continue the market. But what happened here? Sellers try, how the sellers fight here. At first sellers entered lower side little bit. Okay, then buyers entered and go up. Again sellers strongly fight and they decrease the buyers volume. Okay, they decrease the buyers volume. That's why the next candle is red candle. We are applying here rules number 2, and we are applying here Marubozu rule. In this 2 candle we are using Marubozu rule. In this whole setup we are using rules number 2. Okay, and in this 2 candle we are applying Marubozu. In this whole 3 candle we are in this 1 candle we are applying rules number 3. Okay, and in this whole setup we are applying Marubozu setup. Marubozu reversing the rules number 1. Okay, this is the actually Marubozu rules working. Okay, always. Now come to the third picture. Now to the fourth picture. This picture. Now in this picture. This candle is Marubozu. This candle is a Marubozu. This candle is a Marubozu, and this candle is a Marubozu. Whole setup is a full of Marubozu. Now we will apply here Marubozu rule. What Marubozu rule say? The Marubozu rule said that which party didn't enter, which party didn't enter, which party didn't enter, which party didn't enter. This is the actually Marubozu rule. Okay, now come to this picture. In this candle, in this first candle, which party didn't enter? Okay, if we apply here, you can see that this is the first candle, hammer candle, and the volume is low. That means we can apply here official 1 2 3, right? We can apply here official 1 2 3, right? In this scenario, yes. Now we have to but as you know, this is a Marubozu, this is a Marubozu, this is a Marubozu. When you see the Marubozu, you have to read every candle one by one. Okay, you have to read every candle one by one. And now we will read here. At first we can see that seller center go down, then buyer center go up. There is no seller center. Which party didn't enter? Sellers didn't enter. That means in this candle sellers have to be strongly enter. Now what happened here? We will find out. But we know that here sellers will be strongly entered. But which parties entered at first? Buyers entered at first and go up, right? Then sellers entered and go down. buyers have no strength to increase their volume, right? This volume is this little volume is buyers volume, because buyers have no power to increase their volume. If buyers have the strength, they will also enter from lower side. That means this volume is buyers volume. Buyers are weak here. The buyers can't the buyers can increase their volume in this candle. That means in this candle who enters strongly? That means in this candle sellers enter strongly. That's why the next candle is red candle, right? So we will not trade in every each candle. We have to wait for the setup, for this setup, for this setup, for this setup, for this setup. We have to wait for the official 1 2 3. We have to wait for this setup, Marubozu setup, this Marubozu setup, this Marubozu color change setup. Always wait for the perfect opportunity. Okay, now what happened in this candle? Which part? Now what happened in this candle? Which party didn't enter? Buyers didn't enter from lower side, right? That means in this candle buyers have to strongly enter. Okay, now we will find out, is buyers strongly entered in this candle or not, or is buyers strong in this candle or not. We found that which parties entered at first? Sellers entered, strongly entered first, and buyers entered from lower side. If buyers should enter here strongly, they should increase the volume, right? But buyers can increase their volume. One-sided entry. Okay, in one-sided entry, buyers try to increase their volume, but buyers can increase their volume. Okay, that's why the next candle is again red candle. Okay, now what happened in this candle? As we know that here buyers didn't enter. Which party didn't enter? Buyers didn't enter. That means in this candle buyers have to be strongly entered. Okay, now we will find out what happened. Is the buyers strongly entered here? We know that at first which party entered? Sellers entered. Go down, then buyers strongly enter from lower side and close here, and they strongly fight here and they increase the volume. Okay, when buyers fight with these sellers and the volume is increased, that means this volume is buyer's volume. That's why the next candle is green. Okay, always remember that when you see the first candle is a Marubozu, when you see the first candle is a Marubozu, no upper and lower side wicks, and then you have to wait for the second candle and third candle. If you see the second candle and third candle is a same wicks, okay, same wicks candle, that means the first volume will be the second volume will be the buyer's volume, the opposite volume, the third volume will be the seller's volume. Because this two color is sellers, red color, right? That means this volume will be the seller's volume. If this volume is weak, that means sellers are weak here. If this volume is high, that means sellers are strong here. If this volume is weak, that means sellers weak, that means next candle will be green. If this volume is high, that means sellers are strong here, that means next candle will be the red one. Okay, and if you see like this setup, there is a one-sided entry and another have no entry. That means we have to read in this candle what happened here. In this candle which party didn't enter? Sellers didn't enter. That means in this candle sellers will strongly enter and buyers will try to decrease the sellers power. And we found that buyers try to how buyers try. Okay, we have to find out how buyers try. If the volume is like this, okay, and if the volume is like this, I mean if the wicks is like this size and lower side wicks is this side, that means buyers decrease the sellers volume. And then this candle will be the green candle. Okay, then in this candle will be the green candle. But here fight is different. How the fight? Here buyers enter strongly at first time. That means buyers are strong here. That means buyers are trying to show their volume, show their power. When they show their power, that means they are showing their volume. Then sellers go down, again buyers enter from lower side, but they can't increase their volume. You have to identify the fighting view, how the wicks fight, how the wick size we have to understand these things, where the wick size and the volume. If the first entry is long, second entry is small, that means that volume will be that part is okay. If the first volume is small and lower volume is high, that means the opposite party, that means opposite party is decreasing, this part is volume. Okay, okay, you have to find out this difference, you have to understand these things. Okay, if you see that here is a one-sided entry, which party didn't enter? Seller didn't enter. That means you have to notice, find out that what happened in this candle, because here sellers didn't enter, that means in this candle sellers will strongly enter. This is the Marubozu rule. Okay, now if sellers strongly enter here, that means buyers will try to decrease the sellers volume. Is buyers can do that? Yes, buyers decrease the sellers volume, that's why that this candle is green. Okay, now what happened here? Because buyers are strong in this candle, so buyers have to increase their, right, buyers have to increase their volume. Is buyers increase their volume? No, buyers can increase their volume because sellers strongly enter upper side, they are trying to decrease the buyers volume. Again they enter from lower side and they decrease the buyers volume. That's why the next candle is red. Okay, you have to think like that. Okay, now what happened? If you find out that market are showing all the Marubozu setup, all the candles are Marubozu, then you have to read every candle, each one by one, and you have to apply also 1 2 3 formula. This formula is official 1 2 3 formula, because first candle is hammer candle and volume is low. That's why we will apply here 1 2 3, and using 1 2 3 and using Marubozu rules, we will find out that next candle is a green candle, right? We will apply by this way we will apply Marubozu. Okay, now let me show you something, some picture. Okay, live market picture. Okay, this picture, let me make the screen bigger. Wait, it's loading. Okay, now you can see in this picture what happened. This is live market picture. Okay, in this picture what happened? This is one-sided entry Marubozu, right? This is one-sided entry Marubozu, and okay, and what happened? When you see the Marubozu candle, you have to always wait for second candle and third candle. Okay, here is a first scenario. Okay, here is a first scenario. The second candle, which party didn't enter? Buyers didn't enter in this candle. That means in this candle buyers will strongly enter. Okay, buyers will strongly enter in this candle. Which party didn't enter? Buyers didn't enter. That means in this candle buyers will try to strongly enter. What happened? Buyers entered upper side. Okay, then sellers enter from upper side and go down. Again buyers enter. That means you can see that the both side fight are same. Okay, both side fight almost same. You can see that both side fight is almost same. That means if buyers are strong, they should increase their volume, but buyers can increase their volume. That's why the next candle is red. We will not trade in this candle, or we will not trade in this candle. We have to trade in this candle, fourth candle. Okay, but you have to read this candle, what happened here using these wicks and volume. Okay, when you see the first candle is a Marubozu candle, you have to analyze like this. Okay, now as I told you that when you see the first candle is a Marubozu, that means, and the second candle and third candle is the same color, that means the first volume will be the opposite party. That means the buyer's volume. This volume is buyer's volume. That means the third volume will be this color volume. That means the third volume will be the seller's volume. Now what happened here? Sellers, what happened here? buyers enter upper side, strongly go up, again sellers strongly go down, again buyers strongly enter from lower side again and close here. We know that Marubozu setup. Okay, we know that Marubozu setup. First scenario, the first volume will be the opposite party, and second volume will second volume will be the opposite party, third volume will be the present party volume, and the present volume is this party volume, sellers volume, and sellers increase their volume. That's why the next candle is red. Okay, using the Marubozu. But in this Marubozu, we are seeing that it have the one-sided wick. But in our example, we saw that the Marubozu have no no upper wick or no lower wick, right? Okay. But in this Marubozu, we are saying that one-sided Marubozu. You have to notice these things. Okay. So that's why always you have to understand what is happening. But we will not apply the first scenario here, because here we are seeing that one-sided entry and another side have no entry. That means buyers didn't enter here. That means in this candle buyers will try to strongly enter, and buyers entered at first, and buyer also entered from lower side, but buyers can't increase their volume. This volume is buyer's volume. That's why the next candle is red, right? Again, now in this candle buyers will try to decrease the seller's volume, because first time buyers try to show their volume, but yes, they show and they should increase. Buyers should increase their volume, because as we know that here buyers didn't enter. That means in this candle buyers have to strongly enter. Strongly enter means buyers have to increase their volume, right? But buyers can increase their volume. That's why the next candle is again red, right? So now in this candle, buyers have to decrease the seller's volume. Okay, buyers have to decrease the seller's volume. If buyers can decrease the seller's volume, then buyers can come back in the market, right? In fourth candle. But here buyers all try with these sellers, but buyers can decrease the sellers, because you can see buyers entered at first strongly. Okay, then sellers entered and go down. Again buyers enter from lower side and go up and close here. But buyers strongly fight upper side and lower side to decrease the sellers, decrease the invisible sellers volume, but they can't decrease the sellers volume. Sellers again increase the volume. This volume is sellers volume. That's why the fourth candle is red. Okay, that's why the fourth candle is red candle. Now you can also apply here rules number 1. If we apply rules number 1 using these three candles, first candle is Marubozu, volume is validated. That means next candle is green candle. Wicks are similar, right? Wicks are similar. Here we will consider that wicks are similar. Okay, wicks are similar. That means continue. Green continue. Marubozu candle. That's why the red. Okay, here we can apply Marubozu rules like this. Okay, but we will not using this. We will not use this like this. Okay, you have to apply Marubozu like this. Which party didn't enter here? Okay, that means buyers didn't enter here. That means in this candle buyers will try to strongly enter. Buyers will try to increase their volume, but buyers strongly enter upper side and lower side, but buyers can increase their volume. That's why the next candle is red. We will not trade in this candle or in this candle. We have to wait for these two candles, then we will trade in this candle. Okay, always remember we will trade in fourth candle. Okay. Now come to the this picture again, and come to this picture. Okay, this picture. In this picture what happened? In this picture what happened? This is Marubozu candle. If you apply bar chart, you will find out that this candle is a Marubozu candle. Okay, and volume is, as I told you that volume, if you see the volume is validated, and Marubozu here also actually work the Marubozu, right? That's why the next candle is fourth candle is reverse. Now I will show you how to how here Marubozu work. Okay, in this candle, if we apply bar chart, we will find that in this candle is a Marubozu. Okay, now which party didn't enter in this candle? I mean, in this candle, which party didn't enter? Sellers didn't enter in this candle. If we apply bar chart, we will find that this candle is like this. I mean, this is Marubozu, right? That means this candle have no upper wick. That means here seller didn't enter. That means we will find that in this candle sellers will strongly enter and buyers will try to stop the sellers. Okay, now what happened? Buyers entered at first in this candle. Buyers entered at first in this candle, go up. Then sellers entered and go down. Again buyers entered from lower side to stop the sellers. Yes, to stop the sellers. Because which party didn't enter? Seller didn't enter upper side strongly. Okay, because this candle is a green color, and if we apply the bar chart, we will find out that upper side have no entry. Okay, upper side have no entry. Okay, that's why we will analyze like this, that in this candle sellers will strongly enter and buyers will try to stop the sellers. And what happened here? Buyers enter here at first. Buyers enter upper side and sellers enter upper side and go down. Again buyers enter to stop these sellers, strong sellers, but buyers can't stop the sellers. Sellers increase their volume. That's why the next candle is again red, right? Now what happened here? Now what happened here? And now sellers strongly entered and go down, and sellers strongly entered and go down. Okay, sellers strongly entered and go down. As we know Marubozu rule, the first party is the opposite party volume. First party volume is opposite party volume. Here is showing the seller's volume, but here is invisibly seller's volume, right? I mean, sorry. Here are showing which party volume. Here already seller's volume showing, right? So in this volume, buyers will show their volume. Okay, in this volume, buyers will show their volume, and when sellers go down and volume is increasing, that means if any party is fighting here, then the volume will be increased, right? Without fighting, volume will not increase. If buyers didn't fight, then the volume will not increase. That's why, because buyers fight in this big body, buyers fight. That's why the volume is increased, right? That's why the next candle is green candle. Okay, and you can also find out that which party didn't enter here. Buyers didn't enter. Again also buyers didn't enter, but buyers increase their volume. Because here fight happened, that's why the volume is increased, right? That means here buyer didn't enter, here buyer didn't enter. That means in next candle buyer should strongly enter. We get the confirmation. Buyers fight in this candle strongly, and buyers didn't enter at first. Buyers didn't enter at lower side. That means next candle will definitely buyer strongly enter. Okay, that's why the next candle is strongly entered. That's why the next candle is green candle. Okay, now in this picture, now in this picture, now in this picture, what happened? Now in this picture, what happened? If we apply bar chart, this candle will be a Marubozu candle, right? We will not consider this wicks, because if we apply bar chart, this candle is a Marubozu candle, right? So if we apply bar chart, we will find out that this candle is a Marubozu candle. Okay, and that means here sellers enter, but here sellers didn't enter. If we apply bar chart, okay, that means in this candle sellers will strongly enter using Marubozu rule. Marubozu said that if any party didn't enter in this any site, then that means in next candle that party will be strongly enter. Now there sellers didn't strongly enter. That means in this candle sellers will strongly enter. That means buyers will try to stop this seller. Okay, now we will we know the rules. So we will see what happen is buyers can stop the sellers. Let's find out. Buyers entered at first. Okay, go up, and then sellers entered upper side and go down. Again buyers strongly fight to stop the sellers, but buyers can't stop the sellers. Sellers increase their volume. That's why the next candle is red. Okay, now what happened? As I told you the first scenario, if the second candle and third candle are same, okay, if second candle and third candle are same, that means but here is different. In this candle buyers strongly fight. Upper side and lower side to stop the sellers, but they can't stop the sellers. Again sellers enter, right? Again sellers candle, right? Okay, now what happened here? Buyers first time try to stop the sellers, but buyers can't stop the sellers. Now what happened here? Because sellers are strong here, that's why in this candle is red. Now what happened here? Buyers strongly go up. Okay, then sellers entered upper side and go down. Okay, then buyers strongly entered from lower side and go up. Always remember that if one time buyers try to stop, another time buyers will try to increase. If one time buyers try to decrease, in this candle buyers try to decrease. Now in this candle buyers will try to increase. Okay, in this candle buyers, how we find out that buyers try to increase? By watching the fight. Why? By watching the fight. There buyers strongly enter. That means buyers have something power. That's why they enter, right? Okay, then sellers enter from here and go down. Again buyers strongly fight. If buyers have the power, they should increase the volume, right? If you see the body to wick ratio, wicks are long, right? Then the body, that means this volume is the opposite part is volume. Okay, and buyers try to stop, here try to decrease the volume, but here buyers try to increase the volume, but buyers can increase their volume. Okay, that's why the fourth candle is red candle. We will trade in this candle for put option. Okay, now the next picture. Oh, this picture. Yeah, this is a full Marubozu setup. You can see Marubozu. As you know, when full Marubozu setup, we have to read every candle that which party didn't enter, by using this way, we have to read every candle in Marubozu setup. Okay, this is actually full Marubozu setup. So which party didn't enter here? Buyer didn't enter here. That means in this candle buyers will strongly enter. Now we will find out what happened. The buyer strongly entered. Okay, now we see that seller center strongly entered lower side and go down, and again buyer strongly entered from lower side. if buyers strongly enter, they should increase their volume, but buyers can't increase their volume. That means buyers are weak in this candle. Buyers are weak here. That's why this candle is red, right? Now, in this candle, which party didn't enter? Buyers didn't enter. That means in this candle, buyers have to be strongly entered. Now we will find out if buyers are strong in this candle. We find that sellers strongly enter and go down. Again, buyers strongly enter from lower side and go up and close here. And buyers increase their volume. That means we found that in this candle, buyers strongly enter. That's why we will trade in this candle for call option. Okay. By using this way, we will analyze. By using this way, we will analyze every Marubozu candle. Okay, this is the Marubozu rule. Okay, let me show explain this picture also. This is the last picture. And this is the rule. Okay, this is the rule. Which party didn't enter? That means in next candle, that party will strongly enter, and opposite party will try to stop that party. Okay, now in this candle, this is also a Marubozu circuit. Which party didn't enter? Sellers didn't enter. That means in this candle, sellers will try to strongly enter and buyers will try to stop them. Which party didn't enter? Sellers didn't enter. That means in this candle, buyers will try to stop the sellers. But as you can see, buyers entered upper side. Okay, little bit. Okay, then sellers entered strongly, go down, and buyers strongly enter from lower side and strongly fight. If buyers are strong here, when fight happen, the volume is increased. Always remember, when fight happens, volume is increased. Here buyers strongly fight, but volume can't increase. Okay, because buyers enter upper side. If this little bit entry is not, then we will consider that buyers strongly enter from lower side and they decrease the seller's volume. This will be the seller's volume if there is no upper side entry. Because this is the we found that the upper side entry, because buyers enter at first time, that means this volume is buyer's volume. Okay, if there is a no upper side entry, if buyers didn't enter upper side, that time we will consider that this volume is seller's volume. Okay, because sellers entered at first, right? Because buyers entered at first, that's why this volume belongs to buyers. If sellers entered at first, then time that volume will be the seller's volume. Okay, now we find that in this candle, buyers entered at first and then sellers entered from upper side and go down. Again buyers entered, but buyers can increase their volume. That's why the next candle is red. Now what I say, which party at first entered and another again entered, that party will show their volume, right? Now we find that buyers entered upper side. Okay, now sellers strongly go down, again buyers enter from lower side. In this candle, buyers try to stop the sellers, but they can't stop the sellers, because in this volume is buyer's volume, but invisibly sellers increase their volume, but buyers can't stop the sellers. Now in this candle, buyers will try to increase their volume. In this volume buyers try to increase, but buyers can increase. Okay, buyers can increase, buyers can stop the sellers. Sellers invisibly increase their volume and they are showing the buyer's volume, but in this candle, buyers will try to show their volume. Buyers enter, go up, and sellers go down. Again buyers enter from lower side, and this time buyers try to show their volume again, and this time buyers increase their volume. That's why this fourth candle is a green candle. In this green candle we will trade. Okay, this is the Marubozu rule. Always remember that in Marubozu we have to find out which party is entered and which party didn't enter. Which party didn't enter, that means next candle that party have to be strongly entered. Then in next candle we have to find out, is that party is strongly entered, is that party is strong and on that candle. we have to notice that things. By these things, by this theory, we can find out which party's volume is that, which party, by watching, by analyzing the wicks, and by using this theory we can find out that which party volume is showing on that candle, on that second candle, right? By using this theory we have to read every candle, okay, and then after that we will not trade in second candle, we will not trade in third candle, we will trade on fourth candle using this Marubozu rules, Marubozu concept, okay. Okay, that's it today for it. Okay, bye.